86% of consumers say that trust is more important than price. Why is that? Well, there's a few studies to why, and a few reasons why. An example of such is how Airbnb scaled on peer trust, not just polished rooms. There are so many people that will compete for the same product or service that you guys offer to the marketplace. But the thing that will allow you guys to scale exponentially, even beyond things like paid ads or SEO, is word of mouth. It's funny, all marketing is an exaggeration of communication. So your ability to still have people on the ground that are basically sales agents for you is the proven age-old way to grow a company, to grow an organization. So 3 ways to be able to do this in today's day and age, and how to build more trust so your organization can grow organically instead of just relying on traditional marketing and sales tactics, which is ironic coming from a sales and marketing guy. The first step is transparency. What I love to do and what helps me close deals is I use this infamous phrase: business is hard. That is why I'm giving you a guarantee. Because if I miss, which has happened before, it doesn't happen often, 95% of our clients, we hit the targets. But if you're one of the 5% that we miss, well, we work for free until we fit our bare minimum target. A lot of people are gonna say, we will hit this, we will hit this, or we will hit this, which is why we want a bigger upfront pool of cash. We don't need to do money back, we don't need to do, we'll work for free, we're gonna hit this target. But if someone's so confident, then one, they haven't been in business long enough, because business will humble you. And 2, if someone's so confident, they'll put their money where their mouth is. I do both. When I come in with that kind of conviction, guys, it shows them that I'm a professional. I'm seasoned. I've been there when it's hard. I've also been there when it's good. Transparency, ironically, will close way more deals than just brute arrogance. And I'm not saying that I'm not conflating confidence and arrogance. I'm just saying that in the sense of being able to convince someone. Transparency actually shows that you're a diplomatic individual. And typically people want to work with a diplomatic leader. Someone that has conviction, but also has a plan Z for them. Because you want to be able to hit the different parts of the brain. You want to hit, this person has high certainty, but this person also has my best interest. Transparency hits both of those things. So that's the first thing. The second thing is reviews. So I've talked about this before, but you need to stack reviews, stack social proof. I've got videomonials, which are like video testimonials. I've got Google reviews. I've got Facebook reviews. I've got website reviews. I've got YouTube reviews. Like, you need to hit that dang. The more reviews you have, the better. And reviews, again, just build a catalog of trust that becomes undeniable. Because if I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, if it gets to the point where the client or the customer or the avatar is overwhelmed with social proof, you've hit the jackpot. They should be able to scroll, in my opinion, for like a good 10 seconds, which sounds like a lot. But even if you have to resize your 10 testimonials, even if you just have 10, to make it look like at least it's a bit of a scroll, better. Because you need to give the impression that you have so much social proof. So that's the second thing. The third thing is guarantees. I already touched on this, but again, a guarantee, I mean, just look at Alex Hormozi. Bro made what, around 100 million, 70 to 100 million in a weekend with Layla Hormozi, him and his wife. Like, these guys are sharks, but there's so many guarantees that they put in place. And a guarantee makes your offer irresistible when done right. Again, when we've been able to scale our agency the best is when we've been able to say, we will hit X target in 90 days or 120 days, or we work for free. When I first started doing that, I was scared. But once I hit the target once, I was like, oh, this is exciting. We can really scale. And every time we've had a winning offer, we grow by like another, like this year, we've grown quarter on quarter, 2 quarters in a row. It's about to be 3 quarters in a row. And it's been by 50, like without disclosing too much details, it's been 30 to 50% growth every quarter. So as an example, let's just say you're doing 300K in a quarter, right? If you go by 50%, then you hit 450K in a quarter. If you do that again, the next quarter, then you grow by 450K, divide that by 2, which is 225. You've now gone to 665K in a quarter, right? So that growth only, like, again, that's just pulling an example, but that level of growth happens when you have good offers. Because you have a good offer, you just hum that out. Vroom, 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 vroom. So, trust. If you want to learn how to build trust, like the big dogs, like the Layla Hormozi, like the Alex Hormozis, and like myself, that are aspiring to keep building their companies to bigger levels, then DM or comment the word trust below on this video, and my team will reach out to you and show you our playbook for scaling credibility fast, which will lead to you scaling incredibly fast.